record this for some of our friends, and we'll begin. So find your way into supported relaxation. Allow yourself to relax on your mat. Let the feet be about mat width distance. The knees are bent and they fall in towards each other. Let the hands rest on the lower abdomen. And take a few moments to shift the knees a little bit from side to side. Moving the back of the body however you need to find relaxation. Let the knees fall against each other. Take a big inhale. Let it go. Allow the eyes to close. Let the jaw relax. And become aware of the rise and fall of the abdomen as your hands gently rest upon it. Begin to lengthen the inhale and the exhale. Slowing the breath down. Finding fullness. Allowing the lungs to expand, the rib cage to expand. Allowing the back of the body to find a little bit more relaxation as you exhale. Bring the knees in towards the chest and give them a hug. Rock a little bit from side to side. The hands on the knees and just press the knees away from the chest, straightening the arms. Bring them back into the chest, into the abdomen. Inhale as you lengthen the arms. Exhale as you bend the arms, the legs come inward. It's like you're a bellows. Draw in fresh air from around you and release your byproducts back into the environment where they're recycled. Let's start to make circles with the knees going in one direction. Knees together. Massage the low back and the hips. Then the opposite direction. See if you can slow down the movement. And throughout our practice, allow the breath to be kind of your barometer to help you slow down. Bring the knees back into the chest. Give them another hug. Right foot comes down to the ground. Press the right foot into the ground. The knee is bent. Left leg extends towards the ceiling, and bring the hands to the back of the thigh. You could interlace them or hold on to the leg wherever it's comfortable. Move the ankle around, sort of point the toe, flex the foot, move the toes around. Find whatever movement feels good. With the leg straight, begin to draw the leg in towards the upper body, only as far as it can go with that straight leg. Big stretch on the back of the leg. Breathe into the tight spaces. And bend the knee, bring it into the chest. Open the leg up towards the left. Hold on to the shin. And just gently, with the knee generously bent, kind of opening it up, playing a little bit within the hip. And bring the knee back into the chest. Cross the ankle over the right leg, figure four stretch. We're not going to be here for very long, just one with the right foot on the ground still. Open up the left leg. Find a few breaths. The hands could rest on the legs. That's another barometer, is sort of bringing the hands onto the body. It helps you to reconnect with the body and then the breath. And the knee comes back in. Left foot to the ground. Switch sides. Press the left foot into the ground. Right knee comes in. Give it a hug. Rock it a little from side to side. Straighten the leg. The foot comes up towards the ceiling. Hands to the back of the thigh. Move the ankle around. Stretch out the toes. Whatever movements feel good. With the straight leg, begin to draw it in towards the upper body. And so it might not come very far, and you could get a nice big stretch on the back of the leg. And if you push a little bit more into the left foot, you can notice how that might change your ability to draw the right foot in, or the right leg in. And release the leg, bend the knee again in towards the body. Open the leg out towards the right. Hold on to the shin. Let the breath continue on a nice, easy pattern. Knee comes back to center. Figure four stretch. Right ankle across the left knee. And again, place the hands just on the legs. Allow them to help you connect with the body this morning. And allow each time you place the hands on the body, it encourages you to expand the breath a little bit more. Bring the knee back in, give it one last hug, place the foot down. Gently roll over to your side and make your way into tabletop. This is the place where it's a great idea to have something underneath of the knees. I know I certainly prefer that myself. I'll let the tops of the feet press down into the ground. The hands are nice and engaged. The wrists underneath of the shoulders. See if you can let your spine be long and just notice your body, where you tend to press your weight in, which limbs you tend to press into more. And see if you can equalize it. The chin is low, the neck is long. Imagine there's a line from the crown of the head all the way back to the tailbone. Draw in through the lower abdomen, engage the muscles of the pelvic floor in the lower abdomen. Find that breath. Walk the hands towards the knees to come onto tall knees. I call this baby mountain. Let the knees be hip width distance. The palms of the hands press out away from you. Feel nice and engaged. Relax through the shoulders. Open through the chest in your baby mountain. Reach the arms overhead. Palms face each other. Baby tall mountain. And adjust yourself here. Let the shoulders relax a little bit. Let the fingers engage. The chin comes slightly down because we have a tendency to want to look up, but allow the crown of the head to lead the top of the spine, reaching up. Hands come together through heart center, all the way back down to the ground to tabletop. It's kind of like a miniature sun salutation. Find cow, let the belly come downward, the chest lifts, maybe the chin lifts up, tailbone lifts up. Then cat, the center of the spine rounds, chin comes to the chest, back to center. Walk the hands to the knees. Rise and reach up with the arms. Let the arms come overhead, extend the fingertips, reach up, palms together through the center of the chest. Come all the way down to your tabletop, your miniature sun salutation. Find an inhale as you open the chest, tailbone reaches up, chin comes upwards. Exhale, draw through the area between the shoulder blades, press through the hands, back to center. Find an inhale as you reach the arms up, palms come together, thumb knuckles to the center of the chest. Be here for a moment. Find your breath. And one more, see if you can move with your rhythm of breathing, nice and slow. Empty the lungs, inhale the arms overhead, extend. Exhale as you bring the hands down, nice and slow. Coming forward, inhale, cow, udders to the ground. Exhale, cat. Inhale, rise and reach up with the arms. They could come out to the sides or in front of you. I have a wall. Exhale, palms come together, thumb knuckles to the center of the chest, and rebalance yourself. Feel really good about this beautiful morning. Let the hands come to the hips. Bring the right foot in front of you. Let yourself kind of find these 90-degree legs. So the foot is underneath of the knee and the leg of the knee is underneath of the hips. Even yourself out. Relax the shoulders. Let the spine be nice and tall. Press through the top of the back foot and the bottom of the front foot. Find a twist towards the right. Let the right hand kind of push the right hip forward as you find this twist, a gentle twist in the center of the spine, in the middle back. And then back to center. Reach the arms up. Bring the hands down on either side of the foot. If you have blocks, sometimes this could feel nice. You could step that foot out a little further. Bring the back toes under, lift the back leg. Spend a moment, rock from the ball of the foot to, on the front of the ball of the foot to the back of the ball of the foot. Just get a nice little rock in there. And if it feels good, you could lower the knee back down. Top of the foot comes down. Big stretch through the left hip flexor. Let the head relax. Pull back over the front leg. Runner's stretch or half split. And the front hip starts to draw back towards the back hip. So big stretch on the back of the leg. The toes can lift up. Round the spine. Breathe into the back of the leg. Walk the hands forward again. And gently lift yourself up. We're switching sides. I'm gonna step the foot back. There's no graceful way to do it. And bring the knee down, other side. Foot comes in front. Get yourself nice and balanced across each leg. Draw in through the lower abdomen. Find a twist to the left. The left hand comes to the left hip or the left low back and sort of pushes your hip forward as you find the twist in the mid-spine. Back to center, lift the arms up, reach the fingertips towards the sky. And then coming down, hands alongside the foot. You could step the foot out a little bit further, pull forward, back toes curl under, lift the back leg. Take a moment to stretch through the back leg, laying on the bottom of the foot. Bring the back knee down. Top of the foot comes down. And here again, getting a big stretch through the hip flexor, through the right side of the body. Pull back over the front leg. Get the stretch in the back of the front leg. And you come as far as you do, but see if you can round through the spine. See if you can relax the neck a little bit. Even if that means that your leg is still bent, that's fine. We all have a variety of experiences held within our bodies. Just breathe into that front leg, the back of the front leg, and pull forward. Back toes curl under. We're coming to stand in a forward fold, so take your time getting there. You can remove your blanket from your space, toss it aside, and relax. Let the knees bend generously. The top of the body relaxes forward over the legs. Nice forward fold. And if you have blocks, sometimes holding on to them can offer you a little bit more stability as well. Bring the hands to the shins or to the thighs, halfway lifted spine, torso about parallel with the mat, shoulders away from the ears. It's fine that the feet are a little further away from each other. Draw in through the lower abdomen. The neck is long. Imagine that length again from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Find an inhale. Exhale, fold. Just let the hands come maybe to the backs of the legs as you fold, bend through the knees. Find an inhale, halfway lifted spine. Draw in through the lower abdomen, shoulders away from the ears, and fold on the exhale. One more time, inhale. And again, you could be on the thighs, that's fine. And exhale, fold. Roll to standing, let the arms relax, push through the feet. And that's quite a workout on the backs of the legs. Shoulders come up to the ears and they roll down. The head floats to the top. Welcome to the top of your mat. Find mountain pose. Let the feet be hip width distance. The palms face out away from you. Shoulders relax. Rock from the ball of the foot to the heel. We have these little energy pathways throughout the body, meridians, and for the kidney and the bladder, they're very long, and they come all the way from the legs. Well, the kidney comes from the foot all the way up to the collarbones. The bladder meridian goes from the inner eye all the way down the back of the body to the foot. Very long. Let the arms come up overhead, tall mountain, palms face each other. Reach up and then bring the left arm behind you. Let the left arm rest. The hand rests on the low back. The palm faces up and inward. And take a big inhale, reach up. You're going to bend forward and just drape the hand down. Bend into the knees, bend the back. Maybe the fingertips touch down onto the ground. Reach back up on an inhale. Fingers towards the sky. And again, on the exhale, bend in the knees, come forward. You're bringing the fingertips down towards the ground. Inhale, reaches you up. One more time. Fold forward, bend the knees as much as feels good. You don't have to come all the way to the ground. That's okay. Straighten up and be here for a moment. Reach the hand up, gaze over at the left shoulder, then let the right arm come down. Bring the right arm to the back, look ahead and switch arms. Reach up, extend the fingertips towards the ceiling. Take a big inhale, exhale, lower down, hand comes down towards the ground. Inhale, reaching up, extend, Exhale, bend. Inhale. Extend last time. Exhale as you bend. And extend. Be here, let the fingers extend upward. Look over at the right shoulder. Let the left arm come down. Both arms come down. Look forward. Roll the shoulders. Let them come up to the ears and back down one direction and then the other direction. And find a Qigong stance. Let the feet be a little wider. The arms relax at the sides of the body. Take a big inhale and let it go. And start to bounce. You're just kind of bouncing. Now you could come up onto the ball of the foot and let the heels come down if that feels good on you. That's more of that kind of, they're both weight bearing, but that's a little bit more intense. For my purposes today, I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of bend into the knees, allow the weight to drop as you move. You could sway a little from side to side. I feel like I'm one of the Peanuts characters. Christmas special dancing when I do this. It's kind of fun, but it's relaxing for the body. It's like you're allowing the weight to just fall down. And then come back to center and find balance across each leg and notice the reverberations of all of that interesting movement that you might not do that often. Take a big inhale. Let it go. And find some twists. Gently at first, going from side to side. Bend into the knees, straighten the legs, coming a little bit deeper into it. Maybe the hands start to gently hit the sides of the body. That feels kind of nice. If you don't do anything else in the morning, you might just get up and do a little bit of bouncing around and some twists like this, and you're good to go. And come back through center. Find that stance again. Notice the vibrations throughout the body and how beautiful that is, how amazing. Take a big inhale. Let it go. Let the hands come together and rub them. Rub the hands, generate some heat in the hands. Get them nice and warm. Place them on the low back, rubbing the kidneys, the adrenal glands. And the kidneys are associated with the water element. That makes sense to us in our way of thinking. And the kidneys are the yin organ associated with the water element. The bladder is the yang organ. And these organ relationships are based off of observations more than anatomical, a little bit of anatomical kind of structure, but mostly these relationships are just observations. Come back to center. Notice how you feel. Take a big inhale. Let it go. And take your hands that are nice and warmed up, bring them to the forehead and just give your forehead a nice smoothing. You're giving your face a massage. You're going to have a beautiful glowy complexion throughout the rest of the day. Come down to the temples. And for me, of course, with my glasses, and for my glasses wearing friends, it's a thing. Come underneath of the eyes to the bridge of the nose. You're giving yourself just this very lovely little massage. Come down to the jaw, especially if you spend any time grinding your teeth. And come to the bottom of the jaw, to the chin. And then come to the ears. Give your ears a massage. Let the ears kind of pull gently away from the scalp. Come up the ear. Be intuitive. There's really no exact way to do this. And take your fingertips and tap on the top of your head. Come to the sides of the head. And so you're just tapping. And again, you're just sort of being intuitive over the ears, back along the skull. You might find some tender places. This is supposed to be good to help you with clarity of thought. come to the collarbones. Tap underneath of the collarbones. This is where the kidney meridian ends. The kidney meridian comes from the foot, the little toe down to the bottom of the foot, that bubbling wellspring, all the way up the leg into the abdomen where it connects with a lot of other organs, and up to the collarbones. It helps the functioning of all. And take a fist and knock on the sternum. Thinking of the thymus, the gland of immunity for children, it's very large, and as we get older, it atrophies. But in China, many people do this every day, and it's supposed to help you just kind of feel well. And then relax, and we're just gonna brush the arms. Brush one arm and the other. Brush from one shoulder to the hip. Brush down the front of the body. Just kind of brush yourself off like you're giving yourself a good dusting, and the back of the body, and back to center. Find that Qigong stance again. Take a big inhale. Let it go. Allow the hands to come to the area on the lower abdomen underneath of the belly button, the dantian. Imagine it's like a little sunshine inside of your body. It helps to regulate and move the qi throughout the body. And then let the arms come down. We're going to bring down the heavens. Turn the palms to face upward, reach up, and draw down the front of the body. We're going to continue with this movement a few times. You could find an inhale as you come up. Exhale, coming down. Move with your breath. Inhale as you reach up, drawing in. Exhale as you release. If there's one exercise that you remember, that you try to incorporate in your daily routine, this would be it. It's very grounding. Reach up, draw in everything good, everything helpful. No judgments, just helpful. Release that which is not. One more time. Inhale, bringing the arms up. Exhale, come down the front of the body. And press the hands down. We're going to gather the qi. Left hand comes up and in towards the body, towards that dantian, and down. Right hand up and towards the dantian. And so you're alternating the arms, nice and slow. See if you can find an inhale as you come up, and exhale coming in. Gathering qi. This is helpful to stimulate the kidney fire. So the kidney associated with the water element, but the water has to get hot to kind of become this steam that helps clear things out. Think of it like clearing congestion. Moving nice and slow. Just a few more times. Drawing in from outside of you into the dantian. Once more on each side. And then let the hands relax down. Take a big inhale. Let it go. Bring the hands to face up, palms facing up. This time reach, the palms come up to the space of the heart. Turn to face downward and press down. As you do this, you might find more of a bend in the knee as the palms press down. See if you can inhale as you lift the hands. Exhale as they press down. Inhaling all the way down into that lower dantian area. Pressing down, releasing. As you inhale, the abdomen could expand like a balloon. Exhale, it draws back towards the spine. One more time, come up on the inhale, pressing down. Let the arms come down to the sides. And then give yourself some movement. I call it the funky dance. Let the hips and the shoulders sort of move, the wrists and the ankles. We've been standing for a while. It feels good to sort of shake them out. Let your stance widen. The feet face forward. They might face out slightly. And you're going to bring your arms into cactus arms, make them into little paws. Bear emerges. Open the arms up, opening the chest on an inhale. Exhale, the arms come together, fold forward. You could roll forward as much as you like. You might bend into the knees a lot. Open up, bear emerges. As springtime comes upon us here in the northern hemisphere, imagine you're a big bear coming out of hibernation, at least getting ready to. You gotta get some good stretches. Open the front of the body and open the back of the body. This movement, think about the front of our bodies a lot, but you're also stretching the back of the body when you round forward, and you're squeezing the kidneys and squeezing the adrenal glands when you open up. You're massaging everything. This is just good for all of those little channels of energy. One more time. Open up and close. We're going to finish on the open. Open up, star. The arms extend, palms face out, and you're just nice and big. Open up, feel really good about it, and let the arms come down. The feet come a little wider apart from each other, and the hands come to the hips. We're finding warrior one, but the way we're coming into it, it's more of a balancing posture. Left toes come in quite a bit, right toes come out. And keeping the hips at this angle, bring the hands up to the ribs, turn the ribs so that they face over the front leg. Shoulders face over the front leg, and open up through the chest. Bend into that front knee, warrior one. Be sure that the knee does not go past the ankle. You could walk the foot out a little bit further if you need to. You're pressing into the knife edge of the back foot, sort of like you're pulling paint down. It's like you're kind of drawing the foot down so that the arch sort of lifts. Warrior one. Having the hands on the ribs helps you to find that turn in the thoracic spine and helps you to kind of feel this expansion of the ribs and openness of the front of the body. Straighten the front leg, let the hands come down, all 10 toes, face forward, star, which is a nice little transition open. You might look up if it feels good on the neck, that's fine. Bring the arms down, warrior one to the other side, toes turn in, toes turn out, hands to the hips first. You're getting a stretch through the hip flexor. Bring the hands up to the ribs and help them turn. Encourage them to turn to face over the front leg. Bend into the knee. Press into the back foot. Be sure that the knee is not overtaking the ankle, that you can see the toes. Find your breath. Really engage through the back leg. You find that that back edge of the back foot sort of curling downward, opening the arch up a little bit. And straighten the front leg, come back through center. Star, reach up. We're gonna do each side again. Bring the arms down. Toes turn in, toes turn out. So your heels are sort of at in a straight line. Bring the hands to the ribs, bend into the front knee, and if it feels good, the hands could extend overhead with the palms facing each other. The arms as straight as they would want to be. The goal with the biceps next to the ears. Press through each leg, really engage the lower abdomen, and the hands don't have to go anywhere. Find your breath wherever you are. Your breath is your barometer to decide what you need. Press through the back foot. Feel strong wherever you are. Take a big inhale and let it go. Straighten the front leg. Hands can come down if they're up. Face forwards into our transitional star. Star. To the other side. Toes turn in, toes turn out. Heels are in a line. Bend into the front knee. Hands to the ribs. Helps you to really engage yourself. Decide where the arms want to be. They could stay there. They could come to heart center. They could extend, whatever feels right to you. Notice your breath. Let the breath help you determine what is best. As you strengthen the legs, as you strengthen those deep stabilizer muscles, the abdomen, the spine. Take a big inhale wherever you are. Exhale, straighten the leg, come back through center. Star. And bring the hands down to shoulder height. Walk your feet in a little bit. We're gonna do a balancing star. So just kind of a little adventure, just leaning over maybe to the left and imagine your little star kind of on a platform. And again, the arms, palms facing down. Imagine the fingers coming right out from the shoulders. And it's okay if the foot stays down. But feel really engaged through the lower abdomen and then bring the foot down and come over to the other side. Adjust yourself and balance your star. Knees bend and many things happen. Find your breath. Relax the shoulders. Little star. Oh. Go back to center. Let the arms come down. Give your shoulders a couple of rolls this way and that way. And one more time with our warrior one. The feet a little wider apart. Toes turn in, toes turn out, hands to the ribs, help the rib cage turn, bend into the front knee. Look down, make sure that you feel nice and secure. Knee over the ankle, back leg engaged. And if it feels good, arms extend. Last time on this side, find a place to gaze that isn't moving. Notice your breath wherever the hands have gone. They could always return to the ribs and feel the expansion and the relaxation. Strengthen the lower abdomen, straighten the front leg, back through center, find our star. Last time to the other side, toes turn in, toes turn out, hands to ribs, bend into the knee. Find the place to gaze, engage the bum. Arms go wherever they want to go. Straighten the front leg. All 10 toes come forward. Lower the arms. Walk the feet in. Give yourself that funky dance once more. And bring the hands so they're wide. They face each other. We're going to turn the moon. So thinking of that fire in the lower abdomen like a little sunshine. We had stars and now we have the moon. We're like creating a whole universe. And just take the palms as they face each other. Allow the arms to turn. So one is up and the other's down. And back to center. Palms face each other, the other side. Your moon could be as big or as little as you like. It's your universe. And the palms are facing each other when they come back to this horizontal kind of way of being. And now if it feels good, you can add a little bend into it. One arm comes over, the other comes down, and to the other side. Like a little side bend as you turn the moon. Let the breath be your barometer. It's a pretty big stretch. And if you're finding that expanded variation, finish up each side that you're on and come back to the original version. Palms face each other up, back through center. And back to center, hold the moon. Now we're going to turn to look at the moon. Bring the hands a little bit closer together. Turn, bring the arms up behind you and look at the moon. And bring the hands back through center, turning to face forward to the other side. Continue. Turning only as far as your range of motion approves. And let the breath move however it feels like it wants to. And allow it to help you slow things down. And then once more on each side. Back to center. Take your little moon, look at it, feel good about it, and press it down. Let the arms come to the sides and take a moment to move the wrists and the ankles. We're going to finish standing with bring down the heavens 3 times. Now, before you do, think about the bottoms of the feet, the area between the ball of the foot where it meets the arch on each foot. That's a kidney point called the bubbling wellspring. Press down into that point. Bring the hands to the lower dantian. Feel this warmth. Imagine a little sunshine inside of the lower abdomen. Feel drawn upward through the crown of the head. Let the arms come down, palms face down, and you're this connection between heaven and earth. Turn the palms to face up on an inhale. Reach the arms up, gather, and draw down the front of the body. 2 more times. Bringing in, inviting. Releasing. And push the hands down. Let the arms rest at the sides of the body. Take a big inhale. Let it go. We're going to make our way back down to the ground. Let yourself come to the top of your mat. We're going to come through a very gentle sun salutation. Feet hip width distance, palms pressed together, thumb knuckles at the center of the chest. Shoulders relax. Feel nice and tall. As you reach the arms up, extend. Maybe you look up this time. Fold forward. Bend the knees generously. Halfway lifted spine. Hands to the shins or the thighs. Bring the hands down. Come down to your knees. And then come into puppy pose. Let the arms extend. Walk the legs back. Press the hands into the ground. The fingers spread out wide. Each finger knuckle pressing down. Draw the chest through the arms towards the ground. Find your breath. And if it feels good to you, you're welcome to curl the toes under and find downward facing dog, straightening out the legs, bending one knee and then the other, pedaling out the heels, whatever kind of movement you crave, or keep the knees down. Find that breath. Feel drawn through the area between the shoulder blades, regardless. Imagine it drawing towards the front of the chest as you press through the hands. And if you're in downward facing dog, lower the knees. Walk the hands up towards the knees. Find a seat. Staff pose, the legs come out in front, hip width distance. Move the fleshy bits from the sits bones. Heels press down into the ground, hands press next to the hips. And find that rootedness again. And this time just through the tailbone, that lower dantian. Imagine this real engagement and warmth in that part of the body. Encouraging you to draw upward through the crown of the head. Take a big inhale. And let it go. Let the legs relax. The feet fall away from each other. Walk the hands forward. Forward fold, very passive forward fold. The front of the body rounds forward. And the arms can come to the sides of the legs. They could rest on the legs if that feels better. And just take a moment to see what feels best for you. But as you breathe, imagine cool water running up from the tailbone all the way up to the crown of the head. And as you exhale, imagine a waterfall sort of spilling over the low back and the middle back, the neck, the back of the head. Slow your breathing down. Walk the hands back up. Feet come to the ground and they're kind of far away from you. We're going to find a seated twist. Just let the feet press into the ground. The knees are still hip width distance. You're sitting up nice and tall. And the right hand comes to the left leg. It could be the front of the palm of the hand faces away from you. The left hand comes behind you, twisting towards the left. And again, keep the knees away from each other, sort of trying to find this nice stability through the legs and through the sacrum. You could look over the shoulder if that feels good. And back to center, just switch sides. Right hand can come behind you. Left hand comes to the outside of the left leg. Integrity in the legs as you find that nice twist. Maybe you look over the shoulder. You might be able to get down into some of the tighter muscles in the low back from here, which is nice. Back to center. Find your way onto your back. And bring the knees into the chest. Give them a nice rock from side to side. I'll let the feet come towards the ceiling. The arms come up too, and dead bug. Wring out the wrists and the ankles, the fingers and the toes. Just let things sort of move around a little this way and that way. Bring the knees into the chest again. We're going to make our way into final relaxation. And I'd like you to take your time and find a way to make yourself quite comfortable. That could be the supported relaxation that we began with the feet mat width distance, the knees in towards each other. Perhaps you have the legs on a chair. That could feel really nice as well. So just take your time. And if you're coming into Shavasana, into that pretty standard relaxation posture, bring the hands to the low back, press the buttocks away, extend each leg nice and long. And then begin with the hands on the lower abdomen. We'll take them off shortly. And go ahead and adjust yourself. Feel nice and evenly distributed across your body. The hands resting on the lower abdomen. Take a big inhale. Let it go. Allow the eyes to close. Let the neck lengthen. Feel the natural rhythm of your breath, the rise and fall of the lower abdomen. On each exhale, the abdomen draws back towards the spine. It just relaxes, softens. Now let the hands come down to the sides. The palms can face upward. Relax the arms. Fingers curl naturally inward. Continue to notice the fall of the abdomen on each exhale as it relaxes back towards the spine. And imagine within the dantian, that area, this beautiful warm orb or a little sunshine. Warm, nourishing, offering the perfect amount of light and warmth to balance your ecosystem within yourself. Imagine the most beautiful place you can. It could be as simple or magnificent as you would like. Place yourself there. Feeling the warmth and light from within yourself, allowing you to enjoy the sights and the sounds of this beautiful place. Imagine the smells that surround you. Maybe the smell of fresh air or flowers or a summer evening on a back porch, mountain air, water. As you exist in this place, building layer upon layer, allow the breath to continue to be natural. relaxing each muscle. Using the mind to imagine this beautiful place. And bring your awareness back to the breath. Bring the hands back to the lower abdomen. On the inhale, feel it extend and expand. On the exhale, it falls gently towards the spine. Find a smile inside of yourself. And begin to move the fingers and the toes, bring out the wrists and the ankles. Extend the arms overhead, point the toes, and find a full body stretch. And bend the knee, maybe or both, roll over to your side. Be here for a moment and offer yourself gratitude as you slowly press yourself up to a seat. Take your time getting there, making the helpful shifts to find a long spine as the tailbone sinks down into the ground. And that warmth and light within you continues to radiate and fuel your body and fuel your projects. Let the arms come down to the sides, fingers touch the ground, turn the palms up, reach the arms overhead, extend, palms come together, thumb knuckles to the forehead. Your thoughts calm, confident, and compassionate. Draw a line down to the hearts, offering that gratitude and kindness to yourself. Allow it to be part of each interaction. Namaste. Thank you all so much for coming to this Tuesday morning practice, and I'll hit the stop record button. And it's always wonderful to spend